Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Professor Rama Fitrayana. Today I will present my research about clustering of COVID-19 data in Indonesia with Darts application clustering algorithm, which I did with Mrs. Dewi Retnosari Saputro and Mr. Nokto Arfalipurti. First is introduction. COVID-19 is a disease caused by a virus Severe Upper Respiratory Syndrome coronavirus 2, where transmitted through droplets that come out when someone coughs or sneezes. COVID-19 was first reported in Wuhan, China at the end of December 2019. Indonesian government first reported a positive case of COVID-19 on Monday, March 2, 2020. The case comes from Depok City where there are two people have tested positive for COVID-19. As of October 26, 2021, the number of positive COVID-19 cases in Indonesia reached 4,241,090 with 12,989 active cases of COVID-19. In January 2021, the government carried out a COVID-19 vaccination activity. The activity was carried out to minimize the transmission of COVID-19 in Indonesia. As of October 26, 2021, a total of 55% of the COVID-19 vaccines have been administered. One method to obtain useful information from COVID-19 data in Indonesia is data mining. Clustering is a function in data mining, namely the process of forming cluster where the same object is placed in the same group but will occupy different group for different objects. In clustering, the presence of a player can cause deviation in the result so that the cluster obtained does not represent object precisely. The PAM algorithm can be used to overcome data containing outlier because it uses the method as the center of the cluster. The PAM algorithm works optimally on small-scale data but is less effective for large-scale data. Therefore, a large application clustering algorithm Clara was developed which can be used on large-scale data and is robust against outlier. In this study, data clustering for COVID-19 in Indonesia was carried out using the Clara algorithm. Next is material. First, outlier detection. Outlier is observation of objects that have extreme value, either too low or too high, cause a large difference between objects. In multivariate analysis, Mahalanobis-Square descent is used to detect outlier, a measure of distance that uses the correlation between variables. The distance measure of the Mahalanobis-Square is redness, see on the side. The observation is said to be an outlier if value of Mahalanobis-Square larger than C-square. Next, elbow criteria. According to Mandulata, elbow criteria is method for determining the optimal number of clusters that can be formed by looking at the percentage of the comparison between the number of clusters that have decreased drastically at a point. Comparison of the cluster is obtained from the calculation of the subsquare error of each cluster. SSA redness. Next, Clara algorithm. According to Riva et al., the Clara algorithm is a development of the K-medoid algorithm which is robust against outlier can be used in large-scale data. According to Kaufman and Rousseau, the Clara algorithm applies data sampling and then applies the PAM algorithm to sample to obtain optimal medoid. The sample size used is 40 plus 2K. The Clara algorithm is recognized. First, take a sample with a set of 40 plus 2K randomly from the data to determine the initial medoid randomly and determine K cluster using elbow criteria. 3. Calculate the distance of each object to the initial medoid that has been determined in the next cluster using the Manhattan distance equation returns. 4. Allocate each object to a cluster to the next medoid. 5. Determine a new medoid candidate in each cluster randomly. 6. Calculate the distance of each object in each cluster with the new candidate medoid. 7. Allocate each object to a cluster to the next new candidate medoid. 8. Calculating the deviation S by determining the difference between the total distance value of the object to the prospective medoid new and the total distance of the object to the initial medoid. If S less than 0, then replace the initial medoid with a new candidate medoid as the new medoid. Repeat step 5 to 8 until the method does not change so that the cluster and its respective cluster member are obtained. Next, Silot coefficient. According to Kaufman and Rousseau, the Silot coefficient method is a combination of two methods, namely the cohesion method and the separation method, where these two methods function to minimize the distance of object in the cluster and maximize the distance between clusters. The step of the Silot coefficient method will the next. 1. Calculate the average value of the distance of the E object with other object in one cluster with the equation readiness. 2. Determine the average value of the E object with other object from different cluster with equation on the slide. 3. Determine the minimum value of average value E object with other object from different cluster. 4. Calculate the Silot coefficient value of a cluster with the equation on the slide. 5. Calculate the Silot coefficient of the entire cluster with the equation on the slide. 6. Determine the Silot coefficient with equation on the slide. The best clustering is obtained is if the SG value is close to 1. The set of the Silot coefficient value can be seen in table 1. Next method. This article is the result of theoretical research. The research was conducted by studying several literature with topic such as clustering, the K-method algorithm, and the Clara algorithm. Meanwhile, the implementation used COVID-19 data for S district or city in Indonesia from January to December 2021. The procedure applied in this research are arranging and understanding the related theory about the Clara algorithm, which is a development of the K-method algorithm to handle large-scale data and making conclusion. Next, result and discussion. In this application, data on case of COVID-19 for S district or city in Indonesia from January to December 2021 is used of as many as 489 observational data with 3 variables, namely activity case, additional positive case, and the percentage of COVID-19 vaccination. Before clustering, outliers were detected in the data using the Mahalanobis square distance, and the following results were obtained. Based on figure 1, there are 2.45% of data or 12 data deviate from the line of observation. Next, determine the number of clusters that you want to form using the elbow criteria. Elbow criteria are measured by calculating the value of the sum square error SSE. The SSE graph is shown in figure 2. Based on figure 2, it can be seen that the SSE value has decreased at the value of K2 and Q4. At K2, SSE decreased by 5, while at K4, SSE decreased by 4.3. Based on the decrease in SSE, K2 is this that experience the last decline, so the number of group that will be formed is 2. Next, clustering using the Clara algorithm. It is so that the clustering COVID-19 data using the algorithm is obtained. The clustering results are shown in figure 3. Based on figure 3, some of the results of clustering using the Clara algorithm are shown on the slide. From the result of clustering, the analysis of the result of clustering and its characteristic is shown in the table 2. Next, validity using the Silot coefficient. The result of cluster validity using the Silot coefficient shown in the table 3. Based on the Silot coefficient value category in table 1, the Silot coefficient cluster 1 is included in the criteria for a very strong bond between object and the cluster form, while the Silot coefficient cluster 2 is included in the criteria for a very strong bond between object and the form cluster. The overall Silot coefficient value is included in the very strong bond between the object and the cluster that is formed. Next, conclusion. Based on the result and discussion, it is concluded that the result of clustering COVID-19 data at district or city in Indonesia from January to December 2020 based on active case, the addition of active case and the percentage of vaccination result in two clusters, with cluster 1 consisting of 451 district of city, and cluster 2 consists of 38 regency or cities. The result of the cluster validation using the Sillog coefficient value of 0.89 means that the cluster form has been well as represented by minimizing of the distance of object in the cluster and maximizing the distance between clusters. Next, acknowledgement. The author would like to thank Mathematical Self-Contained Research Group for their moral support and incisive comment to improve this article. Thank you.